Good afternoon. I am Jorge Osvaldo López Reyna, and this is the learning integrative product of the subject Competencia comunicativa en inglés. In this occasion, I will talk about the way in which I practice and develop my communicative competences in English. This presentation will be divided into 4 parts: the speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Let's start with the speaking. This is probably the weakest of my abilities. This because it's rare that I require to talk in English, except in my stay in high school 4 years ago, where in several subjects I had to speak with the teacher only in English language. Besides that, I think I have only needed to speak English a couple of times, usually when I am outside of Monterrey. Now, on listening, this one is a little more practice than the previous one, because I usually listen songs in English, for example, The Beatles, Coldplay, etc. I also usually listen movies in English when it's their original language, and at sports events like NFL or Major League Baseball games. Continuing with reading, I usually practice this with more frequency than the previous two, especially when I have to do historical research about North America, the United Kingdom, or Southeast Asia. This because information in Spanish language is scarce on this type of topics. This type of reading is usually done in popular science books and another type of historical texts. Finally, in writing, I also practice this frequently, having conversations with people from many countries in the world, which I usually meet on social media. Those people come not only from Anglo-Saxon countries, they are also from countries in Western Asia, Eastern Europe, and Africa. And we use English as a way of communication. Also, in high school, it was common to do essays and other type of text in English because I was studying in a bilingual high school system. But other than that, it has been rare for me to do academic or research work in English language. In conclusions, learning a foreign language is increasingly necessary, since in all professional areas it is almost a requirement to have proficiency of at least one foreign language in order to graduate. Today, English is used as a universal language, not only in business, also in areas like medicine, education, politics, economics, and even in daily life. In the area of history and humanities, it's rare that there are books or another type of sources in Spanish on certain topics, like I said during this presentation. This is why learning foreign language is very useful for students and graduates of the history area, as this will give them a greater opportunity to access to useful information for their study. Thanks a lot for listening me.